Hello, guys. My name is Joseph Ejike Oji, and I'm going to keep you company. In this lecture, we focus on a company that we all know about. The name is WeWork Incorporated. Let me put this right. WeWork Incorporated. This is a company that we know that is a very popular company, but generally speaking, the world of business is filled with many good stories, and also many bad stories. Some begin as good stories and then end as bad stories. Some begin as bad stories, become good stories, and then going bad again. Well, in the case of WeWork, which is a very popular company that provides virtual and shared office spaces. It is a good story gone bad. Hopefully, I hope hopefully the company will eventually recover from what they are going through at the moment. But let's see. Bottom line is this: WeWork may file for bankruptcy next week. So how did all this happen? I'm going to explain to you shortly. Okay. Now, let me make sure you're seeing this. Okay. All right. I'll put it in this way that WeWork is poised to file for bankruptcy as early as next week. And this signifies a remarkable downfall for the once prominent venture capital darling. The company, which once boasted an astronomical valuation, is now on the verge of seeking Chapter 11 protection. So, well, let me put it this way. The impending move, on the part of WeWork in that regard, highlights the striking fall from grace for the flexible office space venture that was once, so it was once valued. WeWork was once valued at a staggering 47 billion. Today, the company is basically a shadow of itself. Okay. Okay, let's see. Make sure you're seeing this. All right. So, let us quickly look at how, let me just give you a general background information. So WeWork, as we all know, it is headquartered in New York. So, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, it is contemplating the submission of a Chapter 11 petition in New Jersey. Following missed interest payment in last October, the company entered a 30-day grace period to fulfill the payments before facing a default situation. Well, in any case, with this 30-day grace period, WeWork has successfully WeWork successfully negotiated with the bondholders. It was able to secure a 7-day extension for further discussions with these bondholders. Now, do we work? In August, I think it was last August when WeWork experienced a board upheaval. During that time, 3 directors resigned over governance and strategy dispute at the company. And to address this, the company appointed 4 new directors. They made sure that those directors were the ones that are experienced in financial restructurings, and they tasked them with negotiation with creditors in preparation for the potential bankruptcy. So WeWork at the moment is actively revising its leases with landlords so as to align with the evolving office real estate landscape. Basically, well, I would say, put it this way, they're focusing on right-sizing its commitment. Now, WeWork is a company that took too much, raised too much cash, more than they needed. The company grapples with the significant lease obligations at the moment, and this lease obligation amounts to up to almost, well, I would say it's exactly, well, I won't say exactly, but almost 10 billion between the later half of this year and then 2027. Okay, so they with the additional 15 billion starting in 2028, intensifying its financial challenges. So now well, I would say during the initial half of the 2023, WeWork depleted just during the initial half $530 million, and each card reserve stood at approximately $205 million as of June. So the company, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, was once held as a venture capital darling, but now it has fallen short of the high expectations that investors once held of it. As a matter of fact, the company's co-founder, Adam Neumann, was removed from his position in 2019 due to concern regarding his unconventional management style and the transaction involving the company. But in 2021, WeWork went public through a merger with a special purpose acquisition company after earlier plans for an initial public offering were abandoned. Now, what are the potential implications of this bankruptcy? I mean, if they eventually file for bankruptcy next week, what would be the potential or the possible implications? Well, I will put it this way. I would say that the implications of WeWork bankruptcy can have a far-reaching effect on various stakeholders, and also on the broader commercial real estate and co-working industries. Some of these effects include, the first one is the financial impact on investors and creditors. So WeWork bankruptcy may entail substantial losses for stakeholders. And these stakeholders include venture capitalists, SoftBank, bondholders in general, and other creditors who could consider the hurdles in reclaiming, who could encounter hurdles in reclaiming their investments or outstanding debts. How about the real estate markets? The effect on the real estate market? Well, of course, the bankruptcy could reverberate through the commercial real estate sector. Definitely, if it does happen next week as a plan, with the landlord accommodating WeWork as a tenant, experiencing reduced rental income and heightened vacancy rates. So this, this kind of scenario may prompt landlord to seek alternative tenants or engage in lease renegotiations, potentially affecting the property valuations. Okay, so now we have covered the impact on the financial impact on investors and creditors, and then also on real estate market. How about the impact on the co-working industry? Well, WeWork bankruptcy I would say this, that it might reshape the co-working landscape by focusing on increased competition and market consolidation. Competing co-workers competing co-working providers may seize opportunities to expand and acquire WeWork spaces, while prospective startups in the industry might face heightened scrutiny from the potential investors. Then it also have effect on WeWork members and clients. So which means that those currently using WeWork spaces may encounter interruptions in their workspace arrangements, and this kind of interruptions could give rise to worries regarding the continuity of services, space availability, and potential adjustment in pricing. Work bankruptcy, which I believe will take place next week. I mean, the initial announcement might be next week. Of course, it's gonna have a lot of well, I would say significant impact on the real estate industry and on financial impact on the investors and creditors in general. In fact, the stakeholders, all the stakeholders, investors, creditors, real estate market participants, co-working industry in general, and WeWork members and clients will be financially impacted. I hope you enjoy my lecture. So watch out for WeWork bankruptcy next week. I mean, I hope it does not happen, but the way I'm seeing it, it's going to happen. So, and I'll see you in my next lecture. Remember to subscribe to my channel so that if I have any new lecture, you'll be immediately notified. Thank you and have a good day.